Hello, welcome to a 30-ish minute yoga practice. My name is Kaylee. When you're ready, you can meet me in child's pose. So we're going to start in child's pose. Take your time, decide if you want your knees wide together or wide today or narrow today. And then go ahead and let your arms reach forward, let your forehead reach down, and immediately start to notice the sensation of your breath. You don't even have to change it right now. Usually when I bring awareness to my breath, it naturally starts to deepen and slow down. You don't have to force that. We're not trying to make anything happen besides allowing ourselves to become a little bit more present. Let's take about 15 seconds or so here, noticing your breath. Letting the inhales roll like a wave of energy through your body. And on your exhales, releasing any tension that you might be aware of in your jaw or your brow or your shoulders. And setting up an intention to try your best on your mat today, but to do so without trying to force anything, right? To just trust the process. Trust that you're here for a reason. Pull yourself into a tabletop position. Bring your knees right underneath your hips, and then drop your belly down as you pull the heels of the hands back to help broaden out your collarbones. Lift and widen your sit bones here as you find cow stretch. The chin is moving away from your chest. Eyes are glancing upward. Take a big breath in. And then on your exhale, curl in, tuck the tailbone under, chin toward the chest, and then scoop the abdominals up, really arching your back. Let's do two more. Cow pose, nice long inhale, rolling the chin away from the chest, gazing forward, sit bones are wide. And then like a wave, start curling tailbone, abdominals, chin to the chest as you press the mat away. One more round, feeling each little vertebra, each segment of the spine as you inhale into cow. And as you exhale into cat, focus on scooping the belly button inward and upward. Find a neutral spine, but keep drawing the abdominals inward and upward. And then we're going to tuck the right toes under, bring the ball of the right foot back, and then just press back through your right calf a couple times. Kind of bouncing around, checking in with your ankle, your Achilles. And then we're going to shift forward so that the shoulders are right over the wrist. Float your right leg up. Keep the hips square, but lift the right leg as high as you can and then reach it as far back as you can. Keep scooping the belly button in. Stay here or reach your left arm forward. Use your core to lift your weight out of that bottom hand. Take a big breath in. We're going to go 5 times. Elbow to knee under the body, or if you opted to keep your left hand down, bring right knee to right elbow. 4 more. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Initiate the movement from your navel area as you exhale. Bring elbow and knee together. 3 more. Long breath in. And a breath out. Good. Last 2. Reach. Exhale to connect. 1 more. Big breath in. Elbow to knee on your exhale. Keep the right leg lifted the way it is, but bring the left hand down. And then drag the ball of the right foot back onto the mat. Spin open toward your right. Left knee is still down. I'm going to reach my right arm up and open. And then draw some big circles with your right arm, checking in with your shoulder. You can let your shoulder blade move toward your ear as the arm comes up and then away as the arm goes down. Switch direction. Keep spinning your chest open toward the side of your space or maybe even slightly toward the ceiling. We'll reach the right arm straight up. Nice long breath in. And then bring the right hand and the right knee back down. All right, other side. Tuck the left toes. Press back through the ball of the foot a few times. We're just getting into the Achilles tendon, checking in with the calf. And then the next time you've shifted forward, we want the shoulders right over the wrist. Float the left leg. Keep the hips square. Draw in like you're corseting in through your lower abdominals. And then stay here or reach your right arm forward. Long line of energy from the right fingers all the way to the left toes. Breathe in. Elbow to knee, use your whole exhale. We're not in a rush. 4 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Maybe they actually touch. Last 3, big breath in. Elbow to knee, breath out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, reach long. Elbow to knee. Keep the leg lifted, but bring the right hand down. The left leg shoots back, the toe drops down, spin to the knife or the inner edge of the left foot. Lift your left arm up, and then draw some of those shoulder circles with your left arm. Let your right ear just dangle down, releasing the neck. Switch direction of your arm circles. And reach the left arm straight up. Hug the shoulder blades together on your back. Breathe in. And then right into downward facing dog. Keep the hands spread wide. Take your dog for a walk as you pedal out 1 ankle at a time. The opposite heel is heavy, so whichever knee you're bending, that heel comes up, and then the other heel, we're trying to weight it downward. Whether it touches the mat or not doesn't matter, but just pressing down through the heel. Look forward toward your thumbs, and then take a walk to the top of the mat for ragdoll. Just a few rounds of breath in a forward fold here. Allow your torso to sway a little bit side to side. Maybe you bounce your chest toward and away from your thighs. Release your arms down. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer together. Whatever distance is feeling good for you, you can experiment with that. I like to play with bringing the big toes together and leaving a little space between the heels. Find a halfway stretch here as you inhale, straight spine, straight neck. And then fold forward as you exhale. You can catch your calves or try and bring your palms down by your feet. 2 more. Lift up halfway, straighten the spine as you breathe in. And then fold forward on your exhale. Scoop the waistband up toward the ceiling. Once more. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Take your time to unroll. Pressing down into your feet with soft knees. Reaching your arms up toward the ceiling. Taking a big breath in. And then bring the hands to the heart as you exhale. Remembering that intention to give it your best effort without forcing, without straining. So we can try our very best, but take the struggle out of it. Reach up on the inhale. Forward fold, long exhale. Halfway stretch, breathe in. Plant the hands, step back to the top of a push-up. Rock forward, lower all the way down. We're gonna find a narrow hand cobra coming onto the tops of the feet. As you lift your chest, roll your shoulders away from your ears, draw the navel inward, breathe in. And then release, just the forehead's gonna tap down on your breath out. 2 more, inhale, lift up. Option to airplane your arms here, just to check that you're using the muscles in your back and your core. And then exhale, forehead down. 1 more, inhale, almost like a locust variation, pressing into the tops of the feet. And then exhale, hands down. Drop the forehead down, tuck your toes under. Think about having like a thumbtack underneath your navel. So you want to scoop the belly button away from the ground, engaging the abdominals. You can use your knees if you want. Take a big breath in to prepare. And then high push-up on your exhale. Hold it there. The knees could be down. Breathe in. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Really ground through your hands, pressing your chest back toward your legs as you breathe into the stretch. Down dog can often feel like a nice big wake up for the back of the body, the hamstrings, the calves, the spine. Lift your heels on an in-breath, look forward. Exhale your air and then step your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway stretch, that's our breath in. Fold forward as you exhale. Rise all the way up, nice long breath in. This time take a side bend, catching your left wrist, bump the hips to the left, lean your shoulders back a tiny bit so you're not folding forward into a side bend, but rather opening up. Bring it back to the center, breathe in. And then switch sides. Catch right wrist, side bending, hips bump to the right, shoulders drop back a little. Bring it back to the center as you breathe in. And then bow forward, long breath out. Halfway stretch, inhale. Plant the hands, step back, rock forward, lower up to halfway or all the way down. Either find cobra like we did before or upward facing dog. Finishing a big breath in. And then down dog on your exhale. Take just one breath in through your nose and out through your nose or your mouth. Without breathing in, look forward, walk, step, or float your feet to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise on the inhale, reach it up. Side bend to the right as you exhale, leaning over. Center, breathe in. Switch side bend to the left. Inhale through the center. Maybe there's a little back bend as you send your hips forward. And then hinge from your hips as you bow and fold. Halfway stretch, breathe in. Plant the hands, step back, high plank, rocking forward, lowering up to halfway or all the way on your out breath. Cobra or upward facing dog. Big inhale, roll your shoulders away from your ears. And then down dog on the exhale. Float the right leg up and then put a big bend into your right knee, trying to hug your right heel toward your lower back or your sacrum or even the outside of the left hip. And pressing the ground away to poke the right kneecap up toward the ceiling a little bit more. Re-extend your leg, take a big breath in. And then step between your thumbs, soften your back knee all the way down so you're in a low lunge as you reach your arms up. Let your hips pull forward, but bring your rib cage back a bit. Tuck the back set of toes under here, breathe in. And then find lightning crescent, lift your back knee off the mat. Take a few rounds of breath here. See if you can get a little lower. Maybe you wiggle that back foot back a bit more. Use the muscles in the back of your back leg to stabilize, to strengthen as you drive down through the base of your right big toe and the center of your right heel. We're going to sweep the arms up, hover your back knee or set it all the way down. Breathe in. And then lightning, lift the back knee, wing the arms. 2 more, inhale, crescent with a hovered knee. Exhale, lightning. Last time, breathe in. Lightning on the breath out. Take it into reverse warrior. Spin your back heel down. Keep working into your lunge without clenching your teeth. Keep working into that lunge, pressing off the knife edge of your back foot to drive your right knee forward. As you do so, can you drop your back hip and then bring your ribs back? Full breath in. We're going to go all the way to the back of the mat. Pivot the toes to the back of the mat. Dragonfly twist. I'm going to bring my right hand down as my left arm reaches up. Reach the crown of the head away from your heart. And then see if you can drop your hips a little bit lower. Take a nice big breath in. Sweep the hands to Prasarita on your exhale. For this first time through, we'll hang out for a few breaths. You can reach and catch the outsides of your ankles or bind your big toes with your peace fingers. You might be using your hands in front of you. See if you can let the head drop so the chin is tucking gently toward the chest. I'm going to press my feet down and energetically out as I lift and widen my sit bones. Lift your chest, look toward the top of the mat. Walk the hands forward, pivot your toes forward. Take a big breath in. And then low push-up. Maybe you float the right leg to a 3-point chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. So you do your vinyasa, whatever works for you today. And then downward facing dog. On the left side, let's stretch the left leg up. Press your hands down and then bend your left knee. You can soften through the right knee a little bit. We're working on bringing the left heel toward the right outer hip and the left knee toward the ceiling. Keep pressing the chest toward your grounded right thigh. Re-extend your leg, breathe in. And then take a big step between your thumbs. Soften your back knee all the way down to start on Vinyasa. I'm going to keep my back toes tucked. That keeps me ready for transitions. If you ever want to untuck, you can, and linger for a little longer. I'm going to press the hips forward, tucking the tail slightly, and then bring the rib cage back. Big breath in. Lightning crescent. We've got a few breaths in this first one. Option to interlace your hands. Keep drawing the navel away from the front thigh. We're so much stronger sometimes than we give ourselves credit for. Again, can you find your strength? Tap into your energy without it turning into this suffering match. Hover the back knee or lower it down. Big inhale. Maybe it is a little suffering, but do your best. Exhale, lightning crescent to lighten it up a little. Inhale, hover and reach. Exhale, lightning, stretch back. Last time, breathe in. And breathe out. Reverse your warrior. Spin your back heel down. Reverse cartwheel the arms. And then root down into your lunge. Maybe you adjust your feet a little bit. Remember, I'm going to try and drop my back hip. Send the front knee forward. And then bring the ribs back. But I'm still pressing my hips and my left knee forward. Nice long inhale, opening the left side body. And then dragonfly to the back of the mat. Left hand down, right arm reaches open. Hug the inner thighs together as if they were a pair of scissors you're trying to close here. Every inhale, can you find some length in your spine and some space across your chest? On your exhales, roll the shoulders down your back. Big breath in. We're going to sweep it all the way to the top of the mat. No hanging out in Prasarita this time. Plant the hands, step or float the left foot, high to low push up. You can go all the way to your belly if you like. Cobra or up dog, breathe in. And then down dog on the exhale. We'll put that together, one breath, one motion. Right leg lifts on the in. We're gonna step straight through on your exhale. Lower your back knee, Anjani on the in breath. And then lightning crescent on the out. We've got two more. Inhale, hover and reach. Exhale, straighten the back leg, pull back. One more. Inhale, hover, reach up. Exhale, straighten and stretch back. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Dragonfly to the back on your breath out. Take an inhale to open. It's a long exhale all the way to the top of the mat. Step back, low push up. Inhale, cobra or up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg is up. Breathe in. Step forward, hover or drop the back knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lightning. We've got two more. Inhale, hover and reach. Exhale, straighten and pull back. Inhale. Last lightning. Exhale, we take it to reverse warrior this time. Breathe in. And then dragonfly to the back. Find your twist on your inhale. Long exhale, sweep all the way to the top, step back and flow through to downward facing dog. Breathe in and pressing it back. This time look toward your thumbs, lift your heels, and then step walk or hop your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway stretch, rebound some energy on your in-breath. Fold forward as you exhale. We'll stand all the way up. Nice long breath in. We're going to add on lightning chair on your exhale. Interlace your hands, tug the knuckles down, broaden across your collarbones, and then see if you can lengthen the sides of the waist, sit a little bit lower. For 4, notice if there's any tension in your face or your jaw. For 3, for 2, take a big breath in, keep the bind, forward fold with that bind. Release your bind. Halfway stretch, breathe in. Vinyasa, step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale up. And exhale to down dog. Right leg lifts, breathe in. Step forward, you know this part. Inhale, low lunge, hovering the back knee. Exhale, lightning crescent. We gotta do 3, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Reverse warrior is this in-breath. To the back, we find dragonfly on the out. Peel open, fill up. Sweep the hands to the top of the mat. Pause here. Shift your weight forward. And then we're going to find airplane. Big transition. Press down into your right foot as you fly the arms up, left leg up. Think about drawing and corseting in through the front of your ribs, but then lifting the chest, lifting the chin. So I'm containing my strength in my abdominals, but I'm finding a little bit of cobra or up dog in my chest. Keep rooting down into your right foot, single-legged mountain. Left knee comes up nice and high. And then I'm going to tap my left toes down, bring my hands to my heart. Got very little weight in my left foot. I'm going to pulse into almost like a single leg chair. Maybe I'm actually floating that foot, but I'm just working to take more of the weight out of my left foot and into my right for 3. Shoulder blades down your back for 2. And 1. Chair pose, both heels down, breathe in. Lightning on your exhale. Interlace your hands at the small of the back, take a big breath, and then bow forward as you let go. Halfway stretch, breathe in. Vinyasa, we meet in downward facing dog. You can always add in a cow instead of an up dog, finding tabletop. And then we meet in downward facing. Left leg lifts, breathe in. Step forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, lightning crescent. 2 more, pump your breath. Inhale and exhale. Find a little ease as you fill up. A lot of strength as you empty out. Reverse warrior is the next big inhale. To the back, we're in dragonfly twist. Find your stretch, breathe in. Sweep the hands to the top of the mat. You can use your hands. Maybe you step the back foot in a little bit, but we fly up into airplane. Send a little energy into your back foot. The wobbles are part of it. So oftentimes the more wobbly or the more kind of unstable the posture is, the more we're tapping into the nervous system and those parts of adaptation response that we want to stimulate. Single-legged mountain, lift up, knee comes high, foot is flexed, reach fingers for the sky, and then hands to the heart. Just barely put any weight in your right foot, little pulses down, using your left leg. Use the left leg to lower and to lift. I'm not fully straightening, but you could be. For 3, for 2, for 1, both heels down, chair pose. Oh my God, on the in-breath. Lightning on the exhale. 2 more, chair, pump your breath. Lightning, sit a little lower. Last one, breathe in. Lightning, sit your butt all the way down. Hug your knees to your chest as you roll onto your back, preparing for some abdominals and some back bending. I'm gonna reach for the back side of my knees. Start to roll forward and backward along the length of your spine about 3 times. On the 3rd time, we're gonna hold on the sit bones. Bring your legs to a tabletop position. You can keep your hands here if you want a little support, or you're gonna reach the arms up. Maybe you straighten the legs out. We're gonna lower the arms off to the left. Lift the arms, lower the arms. 4, you're up. 3, you're up. 2, you're up. 1, all the way up to the center, and then switch sides. We're lowering the hands. I'm gonna move away from the wall a little bit. For 5, up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, all the way around to the left for 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, all the way around, right side. Lift, lift, lift. Just 3, take it left for 3, left for 2, left for 1, and over to the right for 3, for 2, over to the left, just 2, to the right, 2, to the left, to the center, to the right, to the center. We add legs, reach up, bend your knees, tap your feet. Inhale, bend your knees, tap to the right and the center. left, center, right, center. One more each side. That's it. Hug the knees, rest your head. Take one big breath in and out. Rock yourself right back into your boat pose, reaching for the back side of the legs. From here, I'm going to reach the arms up, bring my hands behind my head, roll just to the tips of the shoulders as you extend your right leg. Left knee is bent, right elbow is pulsing. 5, to the left 4, to the left 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, we pulse to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it left, just 4 pulses, 3 pulses, 2, 1. Go to the other side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch just for 3, 2, 1. Switch just 3, 2, 1. Just 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then singles. Go left, right, 6, right, 5, right, 4, right, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your head. Take a breath. Abs are done. Plant your feet about hips distance apart. And then lift your hips up, finding your bridge pose. Bring your arms long by your side. Palms can face down, or you're pressing down through the pinky finger side of your hand. Keep pressing into your feet. Keep the base of the big toes down as you drive your knees forward. We're going to take a big breath in and then slowly roll your spine down vertebra by vertebra. Once you land, breathe in, reach your arms over your head. And then exhale, arms to your side, lift your hips. Walk your feet a little closer together here. Fold your right knee into your chest. Extend your right leg toward the ceiling. Keep lifting the hips. Point your right toes. You're going to lower your right leg just till that the thighs are even. So knee to knee. Flex your right foot, lift it up. Point as you lower knee to knee. Flex as you lift. 3 more, point, lower knee to knee. Flex, lift. 2 more, point and lower. Flex and lift. Last one, point and lower. Flex and lift. Hold it here. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee. Plant your foot. Lower your hips. Take 1 breath. So fast. And then we're right back up. Once you find bridge, fold your left knee in. Extend your left leg up. Point your left toes. Keep lifting the hips. Lower knee to knee. Flex the foot as you lift the ceiling. 4 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Last 2. Point to lower. Flex to lift. 1 more. Point as you lower. Flex as you lift. Hold it, little pulses. 8. Keep your hips high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee, plant your foot, and then roll your spine down. Very good. Big breath in. Reach up overhead. Open mouth, exhale. Find figure 4 or half pigeon. Bringing your right ankle over the top of the left knee and hugging maybe the left knee into the chest. Alternately, you can rock into your half pigeon stretch. So really, really great work. That was a longer, harder ab set and hip extension set. In yoga, we're really asked to show up and try our very, very best, but to be so friendly to ourselves. We're not trying our best to punish or force or prove. We're not trying to fix our bodies, but just create a relationship with the present moment and the experience that we have through our physical form. Whatever shape it might look like, however it might feel. Go ahead and switch sides. Either figure 4 or half pigeon. And then just notice what it would feel like to let go of any judgment. To let go of any judgment around how you think the practice or your body looks. but also to let go of any judgment about how the practice feels. Of course, if we feel something like pain, it's important, it's ahimsa, right? Non-harming, that we adjust so that we're not in pain, we're not causing damage to the tissues. We're also not coming to our practice expecting it to feel any specific way. It doesn't need to be easy. It doesn't need to be super duper hard. It just needs to be the experience that it is. So we trust, we believe that on this path, life is unfolding, offering us whatever experience we're having in the moment for the sake of our own evolution, our own greater understanding, our own fuller actualization. Take your time to work your way onto your back or into a seat to close your practice, either in Shavasana or seated meditation. So full surrender. Let your bones get heavy and your muscles melt away from your bone. Let your eyes close and remain closed just for about 3 steady breaths. Noticing that wave-like quality, the inhales rolling through your body, and the exhales washing down. These are super short practices. If you've got longer to linger in Shavasana, please do so. Otherwise, you can meet me in a seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank yourself for showing up, for doing something that's so incredibly good for the mind, the body, the spirit. And then maybe committing throughout the day or the evening, whatever you've got ahead of you, to give it your best effort, to show up fully, but to let go of any unnecessary stress or tension. So we can be productive without stressing. We can be strong without straining. And we can enjoy our lives as fully as possible. One big cleansing breath. Reach your arms up as you fill your lungs. And then exhale, ground your finger pads down as you empty your breath. All right, amazing to be with you a little bit. Keep taking great care of yourself. I hope to see you soon.